come back later. Thanks a lot.
I can reintroduce Frankie and Calvin! Now, good stuff. Some of you will know them from the I Dream show on CBBC. Got that out. Thank you very much. So now, guys, are you ready for a bit of back chat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week we've been asking our exchange viewers about their journeys into school. But did you ever listen to music on your way into school?
I didn't really have time. My school's just down the road, so.
Yeah, I had loads of time.
How long was your journey?
45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Yeah, it's quite long.
Did you walk there?
I kind of walked and bussed it. So
Walked and bussed
Good
it
mix.
and listened to music.
Yeah.
I like that. Helps pass the time. Now we've got callers on the line. First up, we've got Chris. Good afternoon, Chris.
Hi, Exchange.
Now, tell me all about your journey into school.
I normally walk with my friends and we talk about, because I live about 2 minutes away from my school. I can see it from my kitchen window.
Right.
We talk about who's the best player at playing badminton. We argue it all the way.
Who is the best?
Me, of course.
Oh, you would say that though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks very much for your call there.
Thanks.
That's 100 points to you. That was Chris. Next we're going. Did you ever play sports? You play sports?
Yeah, I did. I used to do trampolining and basketball.
But you don't do it anymore.
No more.
See. Next we've got Emma on line 3. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Exchange.
Tell me about your journey into school.
Well, it's really unfair because every day my mum makes me walk to school just for the exercise.
She won't let you take a bus?
No.
Oh, can you not drive into school?
No.
No? You do not know how to drive yet?
No.
No? Okay. What about cycling in?
I haven't got a bike.
Maybe you can get one of your friends, someone who's really tall, to give you a piggyback ride into school.
Good idea.
Yeah, but you can't tell your mum about that one. Thanks very much for your call. That's 100 points to you too.
Well, now I really am supposed to be here right now because Frankie and Calvin, right? Your new tune's called I Dream. No, you're called I Dream. So you need a Sweet Dreams alarm clock. What I've invented: quality, robust, classy. Well, anyways, it won't wake you up. It'll give you extra sleep, and it's the best alarm clock for you guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah. thanks.
Uninterrupted sleep.
What?
Vinny,
What?
wait, it's not even got an alarm on it.
That's what I say. Guaranteed uninterrupted sleep. Pew pew.
Leave.
All right, I'm leaving. Thank you.
you very much.
Thank you.
We'll have more from Frankie and Calvin a little bit later on. If you do have a question, remember to get them in and put them to our superstar guests. Now, we're going to Andrew and Joe, and here are their top tips for the weekend. So,
Sorry.
yeah, okay. Unlucky greenhouse drama. You did do fantastically well, but not quite top there. Reintroducing Frankie and Calvin. You saw them performing earlier. The single "Dreaming" from the show I Dream. It's easy to get messed up a little bit there.
Yeah, it is, actually.
I did all right there, didn't I?
That's not too bad. Can I just say really quickly, by the way, that's out on Monday. If anyone wants to know, it's this Monday, so,
There you are. Okay, now we've got loads of questions in from for you on email and on the telephone line.
Yes.
We're risking it by giving Vinny the first.
And leave it, I haven't even started yet. Well, okay, this one's from Ballerina 93. I like her. She's better than Ballerina 92. She's rubbish. She says, what's it like being in a duo? Is it better than singing with S Club 8?
I wouldn't say it's better or worse, but it's different. It's a lot quieter and
more
a
space
lot
on the
calmer.
stage.
More space, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh, well, I hope that was your question, Ballerina 93. You get 50 points.
Ka-ching.
There they go.
Now we're throwing open the phone lines. We've got Daniel on the line. Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
What's your question to our guests?
Where did you film a music video for the new song Dreaming?
We filmed it in a studio in the middle of London, so it's not that glamorous.
Yeah,
but, it was cool and it turned out really good, so I was chuffed with it. It's wicked.
Marvellous stuff. Daniel, thanks very much for your call. 100 points to you. Still on the phone lines, we've got Christina up next. Hi, Christina.
Hello, Frankie and Calvin.
There you are. What's your question?
What has been your most embarrassing moment on tour?
I think when the music turned off.
Yeah, the whole system, all the power cut out. We were doing a big gig like Wembley, and all the power cut out, and we were like, "What do we do? What do we do?"
So we just sort of stood there looking at each other like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
How long did that last?
About 30 seconds. But when you've got 10,000 people watching you, it's a bit big.
Quite embarrassing. Yeah. Christina, what's been your most embarrassing moment?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't do embarrassment, right?
Right, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. Christina, thanks a lot for your call. 100 points to you. Yes, you can. I'll make sure. In fact, I won't let them leave until they've done that for you.
Yeah.
And finally, we've got. Is it Tia or Tina?
Tia.
Tia, nice to meet you. Well, not meet. Nice to speak to you. What's your question?
What is your worst habit and why?
Well, I always like bite my mouth, chew on my mouth.
You
all the
chew
time.
on
Yeah.
your mouth.
Just like.
It's kind of
Pretty
annoying. She
sick.
looks a bit like a rabbit when she does it, but you know.
No, we was having this discussion just a minute ago actually, and he's always doing his hair and looking
And-
at himself in the mirror.
And what's your worst habit, Calvin?
Well, just, you know, I don't know, you know, I have no idea.
Looking in the mirror, doing your hair.
You know, that's a lie.
Tia, do you have a bad habit?
Yeah, I always fall over if I play a sport.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Thanks very much for your call. 100 points to you. Vinny.
I spy the fly, man.
Very nice. Here's
Yeah.
Fly Spy. Okay, it's almost time for the end of the show.
Yeah, but what's on exchange next week, Otis, please, will
We
you,
have
please?
a music fest for you. Check this out. On Monday, you're watching every day next week.
I just want to say a